Time, people. So if anybody's on here, we are at Waxahachie Pike. We are at Waxahachie Pike, and there is a train down the tracks.
There he is right there.
That way, and here he comes. I don't think I've got anybody on right now. Nobody's on, but I'll tell you what you could do. You could go to the live stream on Facebook, send it to Taylor on YouTube, send it to Taylor on Facebook, on Messenger. You got her on Messenger, don't you?
Yeah, that was a CSX.
Yeah, it's a CSX line. That particular one is.
How did I do that then? I'll just tell her to go live. We're live.
Yeah, tell her my channel is live on Facebook or on YouTube right now. Got a 3-engine, looks like, CSX. I can't tell if that's a big truck or a train coming from that way, but there's one. There it is. $32, what is that? $62 lead engine. 3-engine, I was right. That's old Roscoe. He's a coal train. And I'm sorry about the shakiness to anybody that is watching. I don't have a tripod to set this on. So he's going to be waiting on another train.
What?
I think he's going to be waiting on another train. The way he is stopped. That's southbound, yeah. Here, switch places with me, Mama Bear. Because I'm going to set the... I'm going to try to set the phone.
No. You need to get a tripod.
Grab the fan. I'll set it here and lean the phone up against it. Just like with my story times, I do everything with my phone. I've never went live before, so we are at Waxahachie. Yeah.
I'll join it next time.
I can't see it. Hey, Taylor. That's my sister. It's 2 people are watching.
Yeah, because I'm on.
Oh, you're on? Okay, well, hey, Mama Bear, too.
Yeah, because I'm trying to...
Okay. So right now we have lead engine 3262 southbound. I don't know if that's... It's the first time I've ever been live before, so... And... It's the first time I've ever been live. Got a CSX crewman. Now there's a third person on. We got another rail fan up here.
That might be.
I don't know. No, sis, I'm not hopping on this one. I don't recommend that. I've done that when I was younger, but I don't recommend that now. Let me see if I can get the camera straight here.
He's like, ha ha ha, just kidding.
Who's that?
One of my regular customers. He calls me Michelle.
So you keep an eye on the live chat for me?
Yes, baby.
So we'll just sit right here and see what happens.
This is pretty cool. We're on
Can you
Waxahachie.
see me?
No.
Can you see
Yeah,
me?
no. Yeah, it's like behind a little bit.
Okay. This is the first time we've done this live, trackside, and already got one. So I'd say our first live stream's off to a pretty good start. Now if Mike could be here.
Yeah, it's like behind a little bit. Stay on the road.
Yeah! You can do the topping on the live stream. When you see Mama Bear's name pop up, she's gonna keep an eye on the live chat and stuff like that for us.
This is like awesome. Oh yeah. I almost forgot.
How much y'all want to bet that conductor's name is Roscoe? Because that's a coal train. I know that joke gets old, but I still love it. Okay. Sorry, I had a technical difficulty. I'm still live, ain't I? Okay. what you call a horn salute. Anybody that's on here, give us a like, you know, give us a thumbs up. I hear the other horn.
Yeah.
That's why he's going slow. He was waiting on another. Them two's almost got the same graffiti on them. See? So does that one. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm assuming that was my sister. Now I got 2 thumbs up. Okay, well thank you, Mama Bear. And thank you, sis. Oh yeah, QC 2.5, and he'd really like this, wouldn't he? Got Covenant College up on the mountain in the background. Yep, there's the end. There's the other one. Yep, here he comes. .4264 lead engine. 1, 2, 3 engine.
4816. That's closer to me to base.
Yeah, it ain't like nobody's coming. Only moving close enough. That's on the AGS line, I believe. Lots of cool artwork on that one. I think I see the end, but I'm not sure. It could be some flatbeds. I believe that might be the end. Yep, that'd be the end. Well, now I gotta wait on the other cars before I can cross. But that's cool, 2 trains right off the bat. How's that? So now I just need to wait on the traffic. But 2 trains, how cool is that? First time we go live and we get 2 trains right off the bat. I'd say that's pretty lucky. Now we just gotta wait on the traffic. All 5 signals is red now. Okay. And there's Mama Bear. All right. There's Mama Bear. I'm going to go stand over here. That way I can talk for a second. Let's see. I need something to stand my phone on, but I think I got it. How we looking, Mama Bear? Can you see me? Can you see me good? Okay. Hopefully you can hear me good too. Okay, I can hear mine on myself on Mama Bear's phone.
Remember, it's a few seconds out, so.
Yeah, it's a few seconds out. I think that might be that train that just went by. We got our Rail Moments t-shirts on. They're high vis, so we figured that'd be better than that camo I started out wearing. And so.
Okay, yeah.
So, those of y'all that's on, I don't know who all's on, but let's see. Okay, I get. Thanks for joining in. This is our first live. All 5 signals are still red. Yeah. Mama Bear's off work today. So I told her, I said, well, you know what? I said, why don't we go sit at Wahatchee? Why don't we go sit trackside? I said, I'll text Mike and tell him we're live. Tell him we're going to go sit trackside and wherever he goes tonight on his channel. Anything goes through here and heads his way, I can let him know. But this is cool. It's the first time we've done this, and I can't get over that. 2 trains right off the bat.
Yeah. Taylor's like, y'all timed that perfectly, and thanks for messaging her so to let her know.
Yes, you're welcome, sis. Yes, you're very welcome. I figured you'd want to see one of the lives. I always told you if I go live, I'll let you be the first to know. So I'm gonna turn it back towards the tracks. Because right now all we got is traffic, so I'm gonna turn it back towards the tracks, and we'll just sit and wait. Right now all we got is traffic, so turn it back towards the tracks. Let's see, which side do you want to see? You want to see the crossing gates, or you want to see the signal tires? What?
Taylor goes, I'm gonna need some autographs, LOL.
I'll give you an autograph, $10 piece. Taylor might get that joke. Let's see, where's him? Gotta back it up. My mirror, the mirror is in the way of the.
Well, we can pick stop.
Oh, can you? Yeah, you can push the mirror in, can't you?
Hold on.
Nope, don't break it. Okay, well I'll just set it here.
We're gonna have to get a tripod or not.
Yeah, we can invest in one of them. I think I got it. You can see the mirror, but can you see the signal tires?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhat.
I'm messing with the camera, so I'm gonna try something here. Oh no, it don't work all right. Maybe I could do it from back here. Hang on. We need to invest in a tripod. So I'm thinking maybe if I can get this to do that. Let's see. First live stream's going kind of wonky, don't you think? What's the picture looking like, Mama Bear? Do what? That's about all that's just. Hang on. That's as best as I can get it where it'll stand up. It's right there. That's as best as I can get it where it'll stand up. It's right there. Yeah, see, if I do it any lower, it won't stand up.
Well, I was talking about moving this.
Well,
That's good.
That's a good shot. All right.
Well, here, you might want to push it back a little bit.
I can't.
The basket. Push the basket.
No, because I'm going to have this to make it stable.
Oh.
I'm going to have that to make it stable, see? Yeah, I've got to have that so it can lean back up against it.
Okay.
Alright, right there. We're going to leave it right there and let y'all see the signal tires and let that be it. So, we'll hang out for a minute, see if anything else comes by. Okay. I've got the phone propped up since I don't have a tripod, and so I got to be careful with it. But it seems to be working fairly well. Yeah. We're about to take her out.
Yeah, her
Oh.
allergies.
Well, sis, don't let your allergies kill you. Yeah. We need you around, sis. You goofy nut. We love you. And again, thanks for being on. If you know anybody else that'd be interested in watching, you know, send them a text. Tell them, say, hey, check it out. My brother man's live trackside. How's that look? So I guess this is kind of like just hanging out with us. Hanging out like a hair in a biscuit. I was looking around at the other side. I heard rumbling, but I think it's the trucks coming from the other side. Yep, it were. That crossing down there, it just dead ends on the other side. Up there on the left, my left, your left, whatever. But then it goes back around because the CSX Waxahachie yard's just on the other side. The signal tower on this side with the 3 lights, I can't tell if that top one is on or not, even from where I'm standing. So I know at least 4 out of the 5 are red still. Well, I could. Let me think here. Alright, it's about a 5-second delay from what happens in reality and then what you're seeing live. So it's about a 5-second delay I just counted because I can hear my voice speaking to y'all through Mama Bear's phone. And she's up in front of the truck. And I counted. So, about a 5-second delay. Well, now that I've had a chance to look at the live chat, wonder what everybody else thinks of that conversation. That's like the dinner time conversations we had around the table growing up. Yes, dear. Well, I'm about to change y'all's angle again and point you towards the gates, but I'm going to do it from a different side. I'm going to go across the street and into the gravels. So give me 1 second. Alright, folks. Let's take a road trip. Well, let's wait. Alright, that car passed. Nothing coming from that side. I'm going across. Always be safe when you're doing things like that. Okay. I'm going to go over here and try to get a shot of down the line that way. I don't want to get too close. Yeah, all of them's red. And then CSX Waxahachie Yard's over there. And a lot of times, right there, there's one stopped, usually crew change. I always try to imitate Hobo Shoestring when I see him, because he was all the time talking about crew changes. And somehow or another, he always ended up exactly a half mile from him. Miss his videos. That is down that way. Covenant College up there, on top of the mountain. I got kind of a steady hand. It's a little cloudy, but it's a pretty day. Yeah, that's the Waxahachie Yard over there you're hearing. Alright. And there's a few switches up there. First time I'm actually getting a real good look at the place. To be honest with you. I mean, I live around here, pass through here all the time, but I hope you can see the switches. Well, I'm going to take a seat right here. And try to it's not going to work from that end. So what about this end? Sorry about my arm, y'all. See what we can do. Nope, it ain't going to work that way neither, I don't think. Let's see here. Let me zoom in. Y'all bear with me. Alright. There we go. I'll leave y'all there for just a minute. We got amber on the bottom one with the 2 locks. We have amber. Need to invest in a tripod, and I need to invest in a scanner. Yep, it is amber. So, set y'all back down to see the on the track level there. Perfect. I'm gonna give it another minute or two, and I'm gonna walk back across. Set the camera back up from the back of the truck. From the back of old Harvick. That's what we named the truck, because it's a blue Ford, and the last thing Kevin Harvick drove before he retired NASCAR was a blue Ford. And Mama Bear's sitting over in Harvick all cooled off. I don't really know what to talk about. This is my first live stream, so I guess we'll just hang out and have fun and sit at the tracks, which is really what I used to do when I was growing up. Just go to the train tracks, sit and chill out. Better than running around with the wrong people and getting in trouble. Tell you that much. Oh, phone fell. Alright, I'm headed back across, y'all. Get one last look down this way. And then get to look down that way. And then the line that runs down Highway 11, the AGS line, it's on the other side there. It's that line right there, I believe. So, and there is Mama Bear and Harvick. So we'll go back across now. I gotta wait on the cars. Okay. And nothing coming, so let's jog back over here. Alright. So we got amber under the red on the 2 side, and the one with 3 side, the side with 3 lights is all red. There we go. I'll let y'all sit that way for a minute. Let me make sure. We got horns. And that's Crash is sitting over here. He hangs out at Rail Moments with Mike and Mike S and everybody. Check that channel out, by the way. They're the ones that me and Gavin and Mama Bear went to see. And he's over here. He's waiting on a Conrail, he said. Left Bridgeport somewhere around 5:30ish. And it's on its way now. I can hear it. It's going to be on the AGS line, so I'm going to get over there. It'll be on that one. So I'm assuming it's going to be on the AGS line, but I'm not sure. But we do have horns. So let's just wait and see. Well, that was very neat meeting Crash. Yeah, people zooming across them tracks now. There's Mama Bear. Yeah, I believe he's on the AGS line.
Which is on the other line.
Yeah, but that's okay because I would be able to see right there. Right there.
And I kind of want to go try and get a good picture. I heard it.
Yeah? It must be. Oh man, I bet it's on the. I bet it's somewhere over there. I bet might have been false alarm. Might have been the in the yard. Got a bright amber or yellow. I always called them yellow.
Yeah.
Bright amber or yellow. I always called them yellow.
Look, there's pigeons.
Yeah. Yeah, he might have been on the other side in the yard. Then again, I don't know. That's an awful big rumbling. I mean, he is rumbling. Keep an eye on Harvey. I'll walk down here. I don't want to get in Crash's shot, you know, but I'm going to stand about right here. Be neat if he comes around that way. I hear him. I think he's coming from the AGS, but he's slow. Here comes a semi.
That's right.
Yeah, here comes a semi. Sorry about my hand, y'all. Like I said, I'm Well, he might have been in the yard. He might have been in the yard. That's a big, huge yard over there. We want to take Gavin over there sometimes, and just let him see it, and stuff.
Look, corn
Yep.
in the drainers.
I hear a horn, and I hear the rumbling that I don't think is the yard. No, he could come from either way. He could come from the AGS line, or he could come from this line. Coming from Bridgeport?
Sis says, I'm still here. I've got the phone propped up, watering the garden.
Well, yeah. I just don't get it all. I'll have to tinker around with it, figure it out and stuff. Okay.
Sis goes, this poor chat.
It's just little. Well, we know he's coming. Yeah. We're a bunch of rednecks. He thought he was going to Dukes of Hazzard that crossing.
Sis goes, Ford Ranger. Yeah, buddy.
Our Ford Ranger's better, buddy. That's what Crash is driving too. I believe anyway. Pardon me. Well, we know he's on his way.
Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Gray poop on what? So, well, anyway, we're gonna mosey on back down across. Wait a minute. Mosey on back down across. Wait a minute. As soon as we started walking, we heard a deep horn, sounded like. As soon as we started walking, we heard a deep horn, sounded like.
I hear the train coming.
Look, just keep your phone there. It's a never-ending stream. Anyway. Okay. We've been on for an hour now. That's not bad.
What?
Been on for over an hour now. It's not bad. We're just hanging out, having fun. My sister's watering her garden. We're out here trackside. crashes moved to the front of his truck. Must be getting close.
And this is what, the Conrail?
Yeah, he said it was a Conrail that left Bridgeport around 5:30 or something like that. So he shouldn't be that far out. He might have got stopped, but
Yeah, 'cause it's 7 o'clock now.
Mike's probably on live.
No, he's not.
He's not?
Not yet.
Not yet. Mike will probably be on by the time we end our live stream, and then we'll head over to Rail Moments to catch Mike.
Yeah, he's not on yet. I've been. Keeping
Well, I know we heard horns, and it couldn't have been from the yard. Those horns that we heard were not from the yard.
We're still amber.
Those horns that we heard were not from the yard. I'm hearing another horn now.
Still amber.
Those horns that we heard were not from the yard. I'm hearing another horn. Still amber. Those horns that we heard. I'm hearing another horn. Sorry, y'all. I was lighting my smoke. Sorry, y'all. I was lighting my smoke. Well, the camera went wonky. Well, the camera went wonky. Well, the camera went wonky. It's just a never ending. That's hilarious. It's just a never ending. That's hilarious. It's just a never ending. With Mama Bear's phone, it's just a reverb and it just goes on and on and on. That's pretty funny. Because she's watching the live stream right next to me as I record it. Like I said, we're new at the live stream thing. Figured we'd give it a shot. If y'all like it, let me know and we'll do it again. Might not be that often. You know, me and Mama Bear's got a lot on our plate to take care of at the moment, but we getting there, but we're gonna try to hang out more often if y'all like it. This is the AGS line. Still amber. I'm going to try something here. And it worked. I'm still live and I can flip the screen. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know I could flip it around like that, because with regular camera I can't do that. So I got the amber behind me. Got the gates on this side. And that's going towards Dead County. And then that's going towards Chattanooga. I said Dead County instead of Dade County. My wife said, be nice. It's my hometown. I can say whatever I want. No, I'll be nice. It's Trenton. Let's put it that way. Trenton's that way. The castle. You know, Covenant College used to be a hotel, and a lot of mobsters, like, I hear stories, I don't know if it's true or not, but I hear stories like the mobsters, like from up in New York, like the Five Families, they used to come down here and play poker up there. Al Capone played poker there. Elizabeth Taylor, I don't know, one of her marriages, if not two of them, were performed in that building, that castle. It's a Christian college chain called Covenant College that owns it, has owned it ever since I was little. But a man who escaped Nazi Germany came over here to America in the 30s, built it, and instead of living in it, he turned it into a very nice hotel. It's called the Dade County Motel, the Castle in the Clouds. Yeah, it blew my mind when I found out Elizabeth Taylor got married up there. Thought that was just neat as I'll get out. I'm not sure if it was one of her marriages to Richard Burton or not, but I think it was her second marriage to Richard Burton. But I could be wrong, but I do know for a fact, though, that Elizabeth Taylor got married up there in that castle. So, okay, back to the tracks. Still waiting on the Conrail. Be neat to catch. And instead of taking screenshots, me and Mama Bear can actually take some pictures. Well, Mama Bear can. I'm live, so. Alright, I rambled enough for a while. That's a perfect little break in the tree line there to see the AGS line. That is a perfect little break from there to there. Excuse me, everybody. Well, that was certainly still cool to meet Crash. Probably talked to him on Mike's live stream tonight. That was really cool. Said, "Are you Kid from Kid Outdoors?" I thought, wow. that was cool. I think I hear horns, but I'm not sure. I hear some sort of noise from over that way, where my hand just passed. Could be around that bend up here. Then again, you do have factories to my right, over this way and everything. That's down what they call Factory Row in Lookout Valley right here. Well, yeah, more or less. So, Mama Bear and Harvick. Yeah, I think that was a yard, never mind. Huh. Now I heard that. Now that sounds like a horn. Yes, those are horns. We got horns, Mama Bear. We got horns. There wasn't no mistaking that one. I mean, there's one over in the yard here, but no, those were horns. Those were he's coming. He's close. closer than what he was. Because I know, like I said, you can probably hear the bell for the one in the yard. But what we had, oh yes, oh yes. That's one that's close down that way. I'm hoping he's on this line. That way I can catch him coming around the bend there. I'm hoping he's on this line.
Send some short videos later.
That way I can catch him coming around the bend there. I'm hoping he's on this line. Short videos later. That way I can catch him coming around.
That's in the yard.
Yeah, there's one in the yard over here. But we got something coming from that way. Yeah, there's one in the yard over here. Because I heard the horns, like I know that was our train. Or it was a train on where we're wanting anyway. So he's close. Because those horns were not over here. They were down that way, way down that way. Yeah. Yeah, I hear trucks coming still, but this way. I can still see down that way. Yeah, this truck's coming. We're going to catch this one before we go, I promise you. Kid said he's going to do something, he's going to do it. Just ask Budger Bear. I said we was going to get that one last train on his spring break, and by God we did. And that was thanks to Mike's live stream, because I knew it was coming this way. Yeah, that's a big rumbling. Yep, here he's going to come around the bend. Let me move. Yeah, move back, Mama Bear. That way he don't freak out on us. All right. I'm the one with the camera, so let me get a little closer. There he is. Back up past the box. Woo! There's the Conrail. A pink one. My
Your name on it, baby.
Yep. Yep, more pink ones are coming.
Look at the eyes.
Well, Trump's the 47th president. We got adults back in the White House. Some cool artwork on these. You see that? It was Fred Flintstone smoking a joint. You'll have to go back and watch that. That graffiti was Fred Flintstone smoking a joint. There's the end. All right. We stayed on the one line, so I reckon there's nothing else coming. Well, all right, guys. Got a bighorn salute from him. Now we got a line of traffic behind us. And there he goes. Conrail, just like Crash said. I wanted to catch it. Thanks to him, we knew we were told it was coming. He said he had to get out so he could see that. It was nice. It was real cool to meet him. So, well, got that one in. Been on for dang near an hour and a half. All of them dread down there. We're gonna get back across. I'm gonna set the camera up towards the crossing. or not the crossing, but the signal towers. Once I get that across, and then I'll see what Mama Bear wants to do. We have been on for an hour and a half sitting in this one spot, and that's okay. So, I'm gonna set y'all like that for just a minute. All right, Crash is headed out. It's good to meet him. So he caught his Conrail. Probably catch him tonight on Rail Moments with Mike and Casey and everybody. So that was cool. Caught that. Met another rail fan. See, this is just fun to do. You know, I love trains growing up. Budger Bear, you know, loves trains. It's just a good, cool thing to do. So, Mama Bear's getting hungry, so we're gonna take off, and we will hang out with y'all at another set of tracks. They must be shunting the cars or whatever over there. But anyway, we will see y'all at another set of tracks at another time, but we will be back to hang out again at the tracks. So till then, for Mama Bear and Papa Bear, KIDD Outdoors, y'all stay country. Give you one last look at the tracks there.